Hey guys, welcome back to the Arsenal career mode. We have one game right away on December 30th, 2020. It's just crazy to me that 2020 isn't even that long away. We have Man City and then we are straight into the transfer window. Now, I do need to admit that I've probably made a massive mistake. You would have seen in the last video that I put a few players up for sale. 4 players, in fact. We had Mustafi go up for sale, Ramsey, Brooks, and who was the other player? I think it was Rakitic. Let's just double check if there's any I've missed there. So, yeah, it was those 4. And pretty much we've received offers for all 4 of those players. And in fact, Mustafi has already been sold to Man City for 22 million. So he is on his way after this next game. Now, the reason I want to say is I've screwed up and I've made a mistake is because I thought losing 4 players would be absolutely fine because I've just got so many players. I just don't use them all. I've got 3 separate teams. But then I realised I do actually need 2 centre-backs, one on the bench and one on the reserves, because I play with 3 centre-backs. So I've really kind of messed that up. We are going to have to probably invest this money that we're going to make off Mustafi and a couple of the other sales in another centre-back. So I'm always going to admit if I've done something silly. I'm not sure what I was thinking. It was quite late night. I was enjoying myself playing FIFA 19 for the first time in a while. This formation has just changed the game for me. I fully recommend it, by the way. And I just did it. I just put them up for sale. I thought I might as well sell a few players. I don't need this many. So, yeah, I think I've made a bit of a mistake there. But the others, I think Brooks, Ramsey, Rakitic, they're all players that I can sell and I will not miss them. I'd rather use Maitland-Niles, Guendouzi. I'd rather even use Iwobi in midfield if I have to not use Ramsey, Rakitic and Brooks. They're just not that great. I think Brooks has potential to be really good in this game, but I'm in the Champions League. I'm doing well in the Premier League. I need top quality players and he's just, he's not quite there. And Rakitic is just really slow, really just lethargic on the ball. I just don't like him. And Ramsey, he's going to be 30. He is 30 now. It's just time for him to go, I guess. So we'll fix that issue, that little mistake I've made in the next few minutes of this video, I guess, for you. It's in the next hour or so for me recording it. But we're going to go into this game against Man City now. As you know, we are dominating the Premier League. 9 points clear of Chelsea right now. Where are Man City? Typically, they've been very poor in this career mode so far, and they're not having a good season again. They've only won 6 of 18 games there, and they are sitting in 8th place. Man City have Ramos captaining the side today. They've got Edison in there. I can't see the smaller player there. I'm not sure who that is, but they've got Boateng there, Jesus, Sane. I saw Eriksen and De Bruyne were in the warm-up. They have such a good team. It's pretty disgusting, but of course, we also have built a very strong squad. Let's take a look at this Man City lineup in full. Edison in goal, as we've already seen. And then the back 4 is going to be Pashlack. Okay, so they've signed him from Norwich, I guess. Ramos, Boateng, Zinchenko, Eriksen, Gundogan and De Bruyne with Sterling, Jesus and Sane. I mean, really, in 8th place? How are you not winning the league with this team? It's unbelievable. Now, here's the lineup for me, if it hasn't bugged out. We are going to be saying goodbye to Mustafi, so he's going to come in for this game as a central defender in the middle of Kimpembe and Mukiele. We're also going to bring Ramsey in for his farewell game, his last game for Arsenal. It's going to happen soon. Apparently, he's on his way to Bayern Munich, which is pretty crazy. Apparently, Chelsea and Liverpool have both made offers, but he's decided he wants a new challenge and wants to go to Bayern. I mean, fair play to him. You don't often see that. But how is he going to get enough game time at Bayern? Although they haven't been great this season, let's be honest. But anyway, we're saying goodbye to Mustafi and Ramsey in this game. But more importantly, we want to get those 3 points and stay clear of 2nd and 3rd. We're already in here. Here's Dembele. Going to drift this one in for Mbappe. Oh, Boateng clears it out. Decent start, though. Here comes City now. It's going to be Sane down this left side. He's going to cross it for Sterling. He's gone for the header, and Leno has to make a save. Slide in. Torreira with a beautifully timed tackle there. Could have easily been 1-0 for Man City there. They've taken it short. He's done me. Torreira makes another tackle. Just cross it in. You're not going to get through Torreira. Look, I'll just do it again, shall I? Shall I just tackle you again? Oh, Scheiße. That was not meant to happen. Here's Gundogan. He's passed it back. Here's De Bruyne. He's gone for the shot, and Mustafi's going to get to clear it. And by the way, I was just thinking, Mustafi is He's not... oh my God, have I let that out? He's not a particularly great defender in this game. It's the fact that I've let a centre-back go when I clearly need a centre-back in that position. So that's where I've gone wrong. I won't miss Mustafi himself. I will miss having an extra centre-back. So as long as I invest it into another really decent centre-back that can come on and help out my back three when needed, then that'll be great. And I just have not been able to clear this. They're going to go for another short corner here. I'm going to try and tackle Sterling again. Oh, he's done me again. Into Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, saved by Leno. Now here come Man City again. Oh, it was too much. They've just done what I do all the time. Just overplay it. On the edge of the box there, they could have done so much better. And if I won that with Williams and got it across to another one of my strikers, I might have been able to break. But so far, this game has been a little bit slow, if I'm honest. Let's see if we can break through now. Here is Ramsey. Oh, go on. Have a hit. Ah, that's a shame. I have scored a lot of great goals with Ramsey, but that's certainly not one of those great goals. Let's see if we can speed things up a little bit before the break here. Mbappe. Into Dembele, maybe. That's a lovely ball. I'm going to try and hit it across the keeper. Oh, it's beautiful. Talk about speeding up the game. Why not just open up the game? 1-0 right before half-time. 2 minutes added on. That was literally perfect timing. And it's Dembele, assisted by Mbappe, the two young Frenchmen that have won the World Cup at such a young age. They're going to be just absolutely world-class. Even better than they are now when they're older, of course. God, I can't imagine if they end up playing for the same team together. Arsenal? Ooh. I'm doing it here. Maybe it'll happen in real life. No, it definitely won't. But anyway, that's going to be the end of the first half here. Thank you very much. I will take that. Come on, let's get a second goal. Go on, Williams. He's hit it with his left. No, it's come off the post. I thought about passing it, but I decided a shot was better placed, and it's come smacking off the post there. Really unfortunate not to make it 2-0 straight away in this second half. Let's go again. Here's Dembele. Make a run, Mbappe. He should get there. He has got there. Up against Ramos now. Hits it. Deflected. Well, saved, I should say. And it's right into the path of Williams, who makes it 2-0. What a start to the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start, really. We're only 15 minutes in, 20 minutes in or so, and we've scored a second goal. Mbappe gets a save out of Ederson there, and he hasn't parried it very well, has he? Right into the path of Williams, who's on fire right now. Is that going to be enough to win this game? That's going to be a yellow card. And not a great position to give away a free kick. By the way, when are they going to update Bellerin's hair? Come on, they've added faces, they've done all sorts of changes, but Bellerin, nah, let's just leave his hair cut exactly as it is. It's a terrible free kick as well. If City get a goal now, it could potentially not be game over. Oh, God. Oh, and they almost got it. Here's De Bruyne now. He's going to try and pull it back and cross it. There it is. Mukiele clears it. I think they're still going to have a chance here. No, they're not, because Ramsey's picked it up. We've given it out here to Dembele eventually. Mbappe could be in behind. Look at that. Oh, Ramos! He's elbowed me, ref. He's got a history of it, all right? They're going to get a cross in again. Mukiele's there. Oh, that is not a good clearance. Luckily, it's gone away from Sterling. He's brought it back inside, though. And Eriksen makes it 2-1. Oh, dear. How many minutes left? I didn't catch that, but it's just... It is what it is. This happens a lot in FIFA. Okay, we need to focus. We need to make sure that we do not concede again. There's 10 minutes left as well, so it's not too long. We can hold out. Sometimes the best form of defence is attack, and look at that for a ball. Alexandro into Williams. Hits it into the box. Oh, Sergio Ramos. Really very experienced in that sort of situation, and he's cleared it out. They're bringing on Mahrez as well. They're going to be going for it, aren't they? Let's give that to Ramsey. And then into Alexandro. Into the box for Mbappe. Zinchenko clears it. Oh, dear. That could be trouble. This might actually be a problem. There's Eriksen now. He's going to try and find Mahrez. Here he is. Get a tackle in if I can. I need to make a change, but I think it's too late at this point. We've got it back with Bellerin, have we? Yes, we have. Well done, Bellerin. Oh, yeah, that's what I want to do. I just wanted to pass it right back to De Bruyne. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Oh, and thankfully Leno's made the save. That should be the end of the game, guys. If I can win this header. Oh, dear. Blow it. Yes, there we go. The referee ends the game there. Blows his whistle to my relief, that's for sure. City were definitely getting back into this game. If it was 10 minutes more, I reckon they would have got a draw out of me. But thankfully, we've got the win. 2-1. Very happy with that. And of course, it's just another 3 points onto the table for us. And we're into the January transfer window. Plenty of football, just what Bellerin wants. I mean, he's captain. He's in the team every time. Chesney, Draxler, they are asking about, well, the Arsenal board are talking about them, whether they've got a future at Arsenal. Of course they do, so we'll get rid of those. Ramsey has been sold. Brooks has been sold to Wolfsburg, so unfortunately Lazio didn't get him. Lazio actually offered more money, I believe, but that's okay. Mustafi's gone as well. Mustafi to Man City. Oh, man. Okay. So we haven't sold Rakic yet. We're waiting for probably the next set of emails to come through, and it was to Liverpool, I believe, and we negotiated a price. We wanted a bit more. So what we're going to do for this game is switch over to the third team, which is a little bit different. Apparently it's going to have Milinkovic, Savic and Koulibaly in there, but that's because we've sold a few players. Why not? Let's give them a run in the FA Cup, and it's away to Colchester. It's probably going to be one of those games, isn't it? I really hope not. Let's see if we can get the win away from home. Yeah, we can. 2-1. Williams scoring as a sub. Smith Rowe got himself a penalty. They actually, wow, there was 2 goals in the 86th minute. They brought it back to 1-1, but we managed to just go up the other end, I guess, and make it 2-1. So we're through. And there it is. We have an agreement for Rakic to be sold to Liverpool. They've come up with an offer of 26.8 million. That's a lot more than what they first offered. It's over 10 million his value, which is, I think, very decent. For a player that I don't enjoy using, I will take that money. We've made, I want to say, close to 60 million off some of these sales. So that's really good. We can definitely afford a very, very good centre-back with that money. So I guess the next thing to do is find some targets. So I think I've identified 4 very good targets that we can look at. 3 of them we already know their rating. One of them you'll recognise, ex-Arsenal player. He's actually at Napoli right now. The only downside to him, 30 years old. Doesn't seem like it was worth doing because I've sold, let's say Ramsey, for example. I'm selling him. One of the reasons is he's 30. He's running out of contract. But there's something about Gabriel. I don't think we gave him a fair chance at Arsenal, and I almost feel like I owe it to him. But I think he's probably last on the list here. We're looking at Vezo as well. Valencia, of course, can play as a right back as well. He's been a pretty solid player for me in previous career modes. I found John Stones in Milan for some strange reason, so I thought I'll add him to the list. It does seem a bit crazy to me that he's over in Italy when he was in Man City, and you know it's not very common to see an English player go to the Serie A. It's very uncommon. We're seeing it more and more these days, though. The likes of what's his name, Jadon Sancho and Reece Nelson going over to the Bundesliga, which is nice. Beckham going to Madrid is one of the top ones I remember of just English players going out of England. We've also added Rugani because he was a player that I almost signed at the very start of this career mode. And you know what? I've sold, I will be selling Rakic to Liverpool. I feel like they kind of owe me something in return now. I've given them a player that they want. Maybe they'll give me a player I want. So I'm going to try. I want to go for Rugani. I think he's probably best fit for what I'm looking for. I'm looking for more of a central defender, not a right-sided or a left-sided player. I think he'll be really good in the middle 3. Stones, I don't think I'll be able to sign him because it says this team will not sell this player as he's too important. Fair enough. Vezo is probably not very high rated. He's probably around the 80 mark, I would say. So again, it doesn't really make sense to do that. So, and I think Paulista, we're going to go with Rugani. Let's see if Klopp is willing to do some business with us. Here he is with his red tie, of course. He's going to be a backup defender, which is crazy. With a value of 33 million as well, it's certainly not going to be cheap, this, but we're going to see what happens. If I add in an offer of, let's go in with his value, we'll go with 33. We've still got money coming in soon with the Rakic sale, so if this doesn't work, we'll just make another offer in the near future. Okay, we're going to require a lot more money apparently, and I'm not sure I'm actually too keen on spending 40, 45 plus. So maybe Rugani is not the option for us. Or do we just wait for the Rakic sale and then go back in? I think that's what we're going to do. But clearly, 33, his value was just nowhere near enough. Now, our next game is up against Fulham. Let's see where they are in the league. They're down in 11th place. Not too bad, but they could be doing arguably a bit better, although they could be doing worse. We're still unbeaten. We are now 11 points clear, so I think it's pretty safe to say I can sim this one and it won't be too much of a problem. We'll probably win this game, I would say 2-0, 3-1 maybe. 2-0. There you go. Mbappe and Williams, the two strikers, the dream duo, scoring again there. No injuries to our team, no suspensions. That is the perfect sim. Okay, has Rakic been sold yet? We will soon find out. Holding, now 80 rated. Fantastic. So don't forget, we're always going to have him in the team as well. So losing Mustafi means he will get more game time unless we bring in another centre-back. And I do want Rugani. So let's see if the Liverpool deal goes through. There you go. Confirmation that Rakic has been sold. 26.8 turns to 23.5 into the budget there. Iwobi wants a loan. Nah, sorry. I do actually use you, I would say, 1 in 5 games. Something like that. I know it doesn't sound much, but that's enough to justify keeping him, I would say. It hasn't been a full week, so we still can't make an offer for Rugani just yet, which is a shame. So I guess what we'll do is we'll go into the game against Wolves, unless we can get maybe here and make an offer. Let's see if that's going to be enough time between trying. It is. Okay, so let's go back in. Klopp's going to have to come all the way over to my office again. Oh, he's got a different suit on this time. He means business. So this time we've obviously got a lot more money. No, we don't want to do a player swap. So we're going to go ahead and offer 40. I think that's probably a much better offer. He should at least listen to the offer and maybe say, no, we're looking for this. And, oh my God. They want 60 million. No, that is ridiculous. He's not worth that. There's no way. I'll try 45.5 just because. I might be tempted to go to 50, but even then, you're not really getting much for your money, are you? No, they really want 60.3. Okay, well, they're saying that's their final offer. So here's my final offer. A well-rounded £50 million. Take it or leave it. I will not buy Rugani if you say no. And okay, it's somewhat of an interesting response. They're going to consider it. It's not often you get that. So we will have to wait and see what happens there. But we're talking a backup centre-back because I love Mukiele. There's no way. Oh, I've just seen it. There's no way he would get in ahead of Mukiele, but no. They want 60.3. It's not going to happen, unfortunately. We've won 150k in the FA Cup. Bayern have come in with an offer of 53 million. I mean, that's the kind of money. I mean, okay, is Williams a better target in the transfer window than Rugani, money-wise? I would say Williams is worth more, but he's getting an offer of 53. It doesn't quite make sense, this career mode, sometimes, does it? I'd say Williams is a better player than Rugani in his own position, so yeah, obviously we're going to reject this. We're going to block offers. But what I mean is, you know, if I can't offer 50 million for Rugani, how are they thinking 53 is enough for Williams? It doesn't make any sense. So we're going to leave that for now. I guess we will try a different approach, a different player. Rugani's not going to be worthwhile. I don't think I can even make an offer for Stones, so he's going to have to go. I don't think Vezo's going to be high enough. And Paulista's just a bit of a silly choice, if you ask me. Potentially anyway, so I guess I'll just have to keep looking. I've gone through every single league. Most of the big clubs, there's no one out there. There's no other centre-backs that I'm genuinely interested in trying to sign. So I don't think I have a choice. If I really want to sign someone good enough to be in a Champions League winning side, Rugani is going to be pretty much the only choice I've got left. However, I'm going to try 55 million. So we're going to negotiate again here. Klopp must be like, God, I'm sick of the sight of you. Just pay the money, will you? But the thing is, I don't actually have that much to play with nowadays. I've spent it all. So we're gonna try. Let's see if they'll be willing to negotiate. 55 million. I think that's fair. Just kind of meet me in the middle. And okay, we've got a deal. Thank you. Klopp has decided he's seen enough of my ugly mug, and he's just going to go ahead and accept it. So let's negotiate the contract, and hopefully we can come to an agreement. He's on 130k right now. We're going to try important. I don't think he's going to accept it. Oh, he is. Okay, fair enough. He wants a 4-year contract. That's fine. We're obviously not going to be here for that long. Disregard the release clause. We don't need to be adding one of those. Oh, he really wants one. Well, it doesn't really matter, but I'm just going to deny it. You can have a little bit more money if you want, just to save me the hassle of renegotiating a contract if someone tries to buy you. So, let's see how much he wants. Okay, we're going to have to make an offer. Let's just match what he's on right now, 130k, without a signing on fee. And there you go, he'll take it. He might have taken less. I maybe should have tried 120, but it doesn't matter. We've got him now. Rugani is an Arsenal player. He's someone I wanted from the start, and I'm pretty happy with that. So, again, I think that's the transfer window done. I've made up for my mistake of selling a centre-back when I so clearly needed him, and we've gone ahead and brought in a very good Italian defender, and you know how good Italian defenders are. So thanks for watching this episode, guys. We'll be back with another one very soon. I hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure you drop a like, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications as well, and I will see you in the next one very soon.